Hello, and good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone's having a fabulous start to their long weekend and that everyone is safe wherever you may be in the world. Welcome to my channel. My name is Laura, and I'm here to do your July 2nd reading. So this reading is going to go all the way until... What you doing? Do you want to be in the camera? You do? Come here. Oh, you want to say hi? All right, you guys. So this reading is going to go from July 2nd to July the 15th, and it's just a general check-in to see where you and your twin flame or your soulmate, your partner, however you resonate, your relationship as, and see where you guys are at, what you can look forward to, your current energies, and your outcome. Speaking of outcome, before I even started this video or hit record, I was putting all of my cards out, laying everything out and putting the crystals on, and this one popped right out of the deck. Like just literally up and over the table, so I had to get up and go get it. So it says positive outcome, so you guys can look forward to something that is going to turn out in your favor, perhaps. So the sun is about to burst through the clouds, and you will soon see things in a different light. Something that previously seemed hopeless will soon be filled with nothing but hope. So guys, always remember, don't give up, stay positive, and yeah, you'll reap your benefits. Okay, so also I wanted to note before we get started, if you guys are interested in a personal reading, please check out my website and what I have to offer. The link to my website will be in the description box below. So my website is www.mscrystal.ca, and you can also purchase my oracle deck that I've created. It is good for seasoned tarot readers as well as beginners. All right, you guys, so let's jump right into the reading and get started. All right, so we're going to get started and check in and see how your person's energy is at the moment and how your person is feeling currently. So this is a general message. Keep that in mind. And the rest is history. All right, so for the person watching this video right now, how is their person feeling towards them? Oh, okay. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. So this is a wish fulfillment. So your person could be seeing you or viewing you as really successful right now, very attractive, and yeah, something about a dream coming true. We have the Eight of Wands, which is the fastest moving card in the deck. So they see you as really picking up the pace, picking up the speed, and making a lot of achievements come through for the month of July, the first half. Okay, this is fast forward movement, and it's a very, very positive card. Okay, we also have the Hermit. So the Hermit is all about going within, introspection, and taking time out for yourself to kind of find your light, to carve out your path for you, okay, in whatever direction that you may be going. It's also a card of someone who's gone up into the mountains, who's lost it all, okay? I know that sounds kind of weird, but technically it's about the Emperor trying to gain control, okay? And when the Emperor is unable to gain control, he's basically lost it all. So technically the Hermit is going up into the mountains, the Emperor going up into the mountains to be alone and to try and find sacred space and a quiet space to go inward and do research and basically get your resources in check again, okay? We also have another Swift card, so the Knight of Swords. So really goal-oriented. The Knight of Swords is an air sign, so you are obviously on this person's mind, okay? So the Knight of Swords usually wants to deliver some kind of communication. So your person could be wanting to communicate with you and want to deliver some kind of news to you. All right, so usually that is what the Knights deliver, some kind of message, a phone call, an email, some kind of communication. And I definitely take that with the Eight of Swords, though. Kind of a funny message coming through already, though. All right, guys, because the swiftness with the Hermit into the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords are definitely cards of communication, but the Hermit in the middle is telling me otherwise, okay? So then we have the Three of Wands, so more fire energy, okay? So the Three of Wands is all about kind of waiting for your ships to come in. So there is definitely need for communication, and your person wants to come forth and communicate with you, you know, whether that be through a text message or something like that. However, the Hermit, it's kind of like you've blocked them off, perhaps. There's no communication. But so yeah, with the Three of Wands, it's almost like your person is starting to recognize or realize that you know, perhaps your ships have come in. It's kind of like they're watching maybe behind closed doors. They don't have access to you, but they know that you're in a better position, okay? Because the Three of Wands is all about being resourceful as well, and actually putting, you know, putting stuff into action. So whatever plans you're trying to construct or bring together, it's definitely a card of finally your ships coming in and looking at what your available options are and where you are headed. Okay, so definitely being passionate about something too, putting towards the work. Three is usually collaboration or community type vibe or energy. All right, guys. All right, then we have the Justice card. So this is Libra. Okay, so the scales are being balanced, and the Justice card comes in when usually, you know, if someone did you dirty and there's justice or karma, however you call it, comes in and does its job, okay? Because the universe, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels, whatever you know, pray to, is going to keep you safe and put a protective layer over top of you and your guy's situation. Okay, so when you see the Justice, it's definitely something coming to the forefront and basically being balanced out and leveled out so that you guys can move forward with ease. And I think that your person sees you as also not really wanting to put up with kind of any unbalanced energy at this point. You're kind of drawing a line in the sand where you know, over here might be what you used to deal with and what you used to feel comfortable with, and your person is used to having you at that end of the spectrum. But then at the other end of the spectrum, see, like, just like the rainbow, you know, you used to be on one side of the rainbow, okay? Also, I take this card as a card of travel. If you guys are traveling somewhere, definitely a card of travel as well, okay? But so where you once used to be on one side of the spectrum, you're now on the other side of the spectrum. So that's why the Justice card is here, to bring some kind of truth about a matter that wasn't fair, okay? Then we have the Eight of Cups. So this is all about walking away. It's the emotional card. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is, it could be Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. So, you know, something could have happened in one of those seasons. All right. But perhaps it's just, you know, your person's viewing you as just walking away from whatever doesn't serve you and your highest good and everyone else involved as well. Okay, so the Eight of Cups is, you know, going somewhere where you don't have to feel like you are crying a river all the time. Okay, definitely an emotional kind of like there's been some kind of disappointment with the Eight of Cups, and with disappointment becomes tears and depression and sadness. So I feel like once you're past this level of discomfort when it comes to you guys and your relationship or whatever you're kind of dealing with, Your person has come to accept that you don't want to, you know, stay stuck. If whatever the situation caused you was unjust or unfair, I think your person actually knows that you were going to get up and walk away anyways from whatever kind of information was coming to you with the Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Okay, so you guys are starting to take care of yourself and not worry. I feel like you guys once felt this really, really happy energy with this person, okay? But it's like, as time goes on and the communication is talked about, I feel like there's just not anything left to talk about. Like, there wants to be some kind of truth being told with the Knight of Swords, but I just feel like your person is unable to come forth at this time, and so that it's caused a bit of a roadblock, okay? Which is why the Justice card is here with the Eight of Cups for walking away. Then we have the Knight of Wands, but your person feels really passionate about you, okay? So regardless, if you guys, you know, end ties or you kind of tie up loose ends, so to speak, I think that your person will always hold a passion for you within their heart. It's like they burn up for you, and it's how they can't help it. It's how they feel, right? And then we have the Two of Swords. So yeah, you guys have made a decision, and this is usually the sign of blocking. All right, so with the X there, it's like, no, we're not going to go down this road again, and we're going to just create a peaceful situation now between the two of us. And if that means no communication, then so be it, right? The Two of Swords is a air sign, so again, it's all about mental clarity and behavioral issues, or kind of just coming to your senses about like something is just not working. So if we always do what we've always done, we'll always get what we've gotten, right? Okay, and I think this is like a warning sign for you guys that your person knows that you feel this way about them, and that they feel this way about you as well, right? So they've kind of just come to terms with the fact that, you know what, if nothing good is going to come from the situation, then as long as we can create a peaceful outcome and a positive outcome, then really that's all that matters in whatever, you know, lessons had to be learned between the two of you on your journey, okay? So let's go ahead and confirm and clarify some of these cards. All right, so Spirit, please confirm and clarify these cards. Yeah. See, where there was once happiness, satisfaction, wish fulfillment, dream come true, something has happened for the Three of Swords to come up. So heartbreak, deception, you know, it could be a facade, false hopes and dreams. They could have, you know, told you that they would do this and that for you, and then kind of fall through with those plans, and what would end up happening and would be you guys would be completely heartbroken. All right, so they used to see you as their Nine of Cups, but now because of the way that this has happened and the blockage card, you know, roadblock, there is definitely heartache here now, okay, and sadness and loss, grief and regret. All right, so please clarify the Eight of Cups. So we have the Star here. So, sorry, not the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Wands. So the Star card is all about healing, okay? It's all about someone noticing you and noticing you come into, you know, alignment and balance again here, okay? So this is another card of balance. So you can see she's pouring those jugs of water evenly. All right, so another Justice card, okay? So what once seemed filled with hope and all that good stuff had to come to an end, or something that was filled with a lot of grief, so that, you know, you could move in the right direction and heal on your journey with each other. All right, so please clarify the Hermit. So we have the Four of Pentacles, and I believe we got the Four of Pentacles Oh no, Four of Cups, right. So the Four of Pentacles is always a card I look at as holding on too tightly or just letting go. All right. It's like a card of, should I invest in this relationship or should I just kind of go my own way? All right. So definitely because of the Hermit card, that's telling me that your person is kind of unsure of what direction to take when it comes to you. There's a lot of uncertainty. I feel like this is a bit of a heavy reading so far. There's a lot of uncertainty when it comes to kind of, how to communicate. I feel like there's that wish for communication with the Eight of Wands, but like then there's that like back and forth energy, wish-washy energy, like, should I invest in this or should I walk away? Eight of Cups. All right, so please clarify the Knight of Swords. All right, so we have the Three of Pentacles. All right, so the Knight of Swords is a card of deliverance, something being delivered, whether it be a text message, a phone call, an email. So it's clarified by the Three of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles is all about collaboration, teamwork, community, getting your hands, right into the thick of things, whether it be your work related or something that you could be volunteering somewhere or even going to school, starting a new job, that kind of thing. So I think that your person sees that you are quite busy with what you're doing in your life at this time currently, and it's like they're just respecting the fact that your time is valuable, and if they can't appreciate what collaboration or teamwork or initiation you have provided towards this situation that you guys are in together, then it's just, I'm hearing from Spirit, thank you Spirit very much for confirming for this message. It's just like, it's almost that feeling of like, I see my person doing so well, I'm just gonna step back and not worry about, having to talk to them. I don't want to bug them, that kind of thing, like that card of, the card of interruption, like they don't want to interrupt your progress. Okay, that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. So Spirit, please clarify the Three of Wands. So the Page of Pentacles, yeah, exactly. So you guys are gathering some kind of information to move forward with whatever endeavor that you're faced with in life right now. You guys could be doing really well as well. The Page of Pentacles could be, again, like I said, a new job. You guys are definitely researching or putting your resources together to kind of just do something different for once. So the Page of Pentacles is, if you went out and picked through your garbage from last year, or if you picked through your garbage from last night, your neighbor saw you do that. Do you think you would want your neighbors to see you do that? No, we don't go back to yesterday's garbage. We head towards the future and embrace the present, right? The present moment. That's why we call it a present, because it is a gift that we are here today and witnessing everything that life has to offer. So with this card, it's like definitely a card of pondering and wondering kind of where can I make my next move, and how how can I become more successful already in what I'm doing, or how can I pick up a new activity, or perhaps start a new job, or even look at a situation differently here. Okay, so the Pentacles are all about money, so something tangible, definitely an earth sign. Okay, so Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. All right, so yeah, so the Page of Pentacles is all about wondering. Please clarify the Justice card. Oh, so we had two come out, so I'm just going to take them, and they're both cards of, healing and new beginnings. So we have the Ace of Cups, which is a brand new way of being. It could be with yourself, Ace being number one, or it could be a relationship coming into you, and it's actually a divine counterpart coming towards you, if so, because this looks like it's a blessed union approved by your ancestors. It is the divine coming in and stepping in to be like, hey, I'm gonna, present something to you that is brand new. It's going to make you feel like your cup is overfloweth and that you have everything that you desire in your life is basically complete. Okay, so the Four of Swords is another card of healing. All right, so rest and relaxation, retreat, and yes, it's all about being at peace with everything in your life at this time, especially when it comes to thoughts and how you're perceiving different things. All right, so this one sword is laid to rest. Okay, so definitely a good card to have because it's a card of acceptance and basically just being happy where you are, even if it's just laying down alone, right? Just accepting and enjoying and embracing that moment of not always needing to be with someone or not always having to have something, noise in the background. Turn the noise off and learn how to rest and relax. So the Eight of Cups is clarified by the Four of Swords. So your person sees you as, taking a step back so that you can, just like the Hermit, to retreat and figure out what it is that you need to do from here on out. So please clarify the Knight of Wands, and we have, that's interesting, the Eight of Cups right beside the Eight of Cups. Okay, so again, your person is really wanting to come forward even though you've walked away, all right? They have this like burning desire, this passion about them, that they know they have with you. They've experienced it, and it almost seems like they've only really experienced that passion with you. So your person is feeling pretty heartbroken over this. We did start with the Three of Swords in the first row here to clarify. So although you've walked away, they still hold on to this passion, and I think that they'll hold on to the love that you guys had for life. Okay, please clarify the Two of Swords, Spirit. We have the Two of Swords, we have the Five of Wands. So guys, this is about struggle, defeat, competition, battle. It could be fights, it could be arguments. And your person, the Two of Swords being here, they understand why you've blocked them out of your life, because it really was just a bunch of drama. Okay? So that's how your person feels towards you guys right now. Let's dive in and see how you guys feel towards your person. So for the person watching this video, how do they feel about their person? What are the current energy between the person watching this video and how they feel about their person? Nine of Swords, cruelty. All right. So you guys could definitely have walked away from the situation because it's caused you nothing but pain and grief, okay? So in this first row here, we have the Three of Swords, all right, and into the Nine of Swords. So definitely not good cards to have, and so you're feeling this way towards your person, and your person is feeling a certain way towards you. It's kind of like you guys are mirroring each other, okay? Yeah. Seven of Swords. It is all about being dishonest and, someone who's a bit of a liar, someone who doesn't tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, someone wearing a mask. It could be a facade, just like, the energy felt up here in the top first row, okay? So definitely a continuation of the sword energy. There's a lot of mental anguish here, okay? A lot of mental pressure for how you are feeling towards your person. And it's just like, that this person is like this, perhaps, and this person knows that they are like this. Yeah. Can't make this shit up, you guys. The Seven of Cups. It's confusion. It's a card of too many options. It's a card of being unsure which way to go. Kind of like you're not in touch with reality. Like, it's definitely an illusion card. So definitely, so it's um it's just too confusing. So it's just too confusing for you guys right now, all right? So the person watching this video right now, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that you guys are going through this. Whatever you're going through, I'm here to help you, to get some kind of insight and assist you to move forward and accelerate in what it is you're supposed to do in this lifetime. And we see that you want to do that. You've got the Star and you've got the Four of Swords. You've got healing cards up above, okay? As to how your person views you. So let's see what else we can come up with here. For how you are feeling towards your person. Okay, so all right, so then we have the Empress, and the Empress is a card of fertility, abundance, growth, and, beauty. So she's usually, the Empress is a very beautiful and loving, motherly figure. Okay, someone who's very devoted and kind, giving and gentle, and very in touch with their feminine side. Very receptive, and also the Empress heals as well because she's depicted as being pregnant. She has like a magical energy about her, and it's like that, you know, that sacred mother, mother source is all that I can really think of to explain or describe it as. It's that sacred, motherly, mother nature kind of feeling. So the Empress is definitely a good card to have. So perhaps after this bullshit here, these three cards, you can see yourself as birthing something brand new. And I almost feel like if your person would just come forth and tell you the truth and just give you the respect that you deserve, you would be willing to even take an apology from them. You'd be willing to hear what they have to say because you were in such a beautiful vibration, okay? Such a receiving energy. And, men or women, whoever you're, thinking about, can only really come forth when a woman has decided to step into her feminine energy. Okay, there has to be a balance, like we got with the Star card as well as the Justice card. There has to be that equal give and take balance, okay? And that is also true when it comes to speaking about masculine and feminine qualities. You have the Sun card here, so you're definitely feeling some kind of enlightenment, okay? So the Sun card is all about success and happiness, abundance, and it's a card of healing as well because the sun makes everything better, right? Okay, so it provides us like a warm, fuzzy feeling, strength, and it holds us in an integral place in our life that we have to kind of like live up to, so to speak, all right? So the Sun's a beautiful card. Interesting. So that just burnt my card, the incense. But anyways, we got another 7, you guys. Okay, so this 7 of Pentacles, it says failure on the bottom. You guys, I'm feeling a whole lot of heavy, heavy energy. And I'm so sorry that you guys are feeling this way. I feel like you view your person as the one who you even want to have a family with and that you want to commit to fully. And they make you happy, they do, but then this bullshit comes up, okay? This failure, the 7 of Pentacles. We've got the 7 of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and now the 7 of Pentacles. All cards of loss, of confusion, of having to really keep it all together. It just seems all the time like something just is always wrong. Like, even if you have like good times together and you see like a glimpse of the sun in the situation, again, you're slammed with this failure card. And that's why you had to walk away, you guys. All right, so I'm not seeing a whole lot of communication for you guys from the 2nd to the 15th so far. All right, a lot of heartbreak, heartache, unfairness, inequality. And so, you know, the Justice card is here, and it's clarified by the Ace of Cups. So it's like, if this doesn't work out with this person, they're blessing you with a new union, okay, a new partnership, and a unification that will actually bring you what it is that you desire. Yeah, it's gonna, you know, transmute this energy that, you know, this bitch of an energy that you guys have been dealing with. It's gonna transmute this energy so that you can become the Queen of Cups again. All right, the Queen of Cups is very devoted, and she's emotionally abundant. She's giving, and she's honest. With being a water sign, she's very balanced, and while she, yes, can, you know, display emotions, which are very natural, she has it together, though. She's not over exaggerative. She's not dramatic. All right, so after this failure and this healing, you guys are going to be in a line with perhaps the way you used to feel once upon a time. Okay, I feel like you guys are really, you know, faced with a lot of, you know, unfortunate stuff here, which has caused you to go into this kind of like dark, you know, dark night of the soul energy. But you guys are going to come out feeling triumphant, okay, and feeling balanced, and like the Queen of Cups, like you can take on the world. Usually the Queen of Cups, she doesn't even just like analyze her cup that she's holding. It's usually like a trophy, okay, so she has something to show for. All right, let's get 2 more cards for how you're feeling towards your soulmate. Okay, and then we have Judgment, you guys. So Judgment is all about facing the true facts, okay? It's about, you know, a judgment day, a judgment call. It's time to look at what you guys have created, and you kind of sort out what it is that's going to take place after what has happened here. Okay, it's up to you guys. It's kind of like the ball's in your court kind of deal. And so I see a lot of positivity coming to you regardless. You're going to be very attractive at this time as well. Judgment is usually a divine intervention from our ancestors, spirit guides, whatever you want to call it, coming towards us and telling us, you know, well, it's like a job well done, pat on the back spiritually. Okay, spiritual achievement. I feel like you guys are going to be rolling into a lot of opportunities coming towards you in love, especially. All right, after walking away from this dramatic battle scene. And Spirit literally just called it a battle scene because I feel I'm hearing that that's the energy of what you guys were dealing with or what you were faced with, in particular with this specific person who could have brought you a lot of, we can see a lot of grief, a lot of misfortune happening here, okay? A lot of failure, heartache, yeah. And we have the 2 of Pentacles, so all about back and forth energy. You know, this 8 is an infinity symbol, so something that just keeps going around and around and around and around and around because someone is unwilling to change, okay? So with this serpent, okay, in the deck here and depicted in the picture, the serpent is all about being wise, okay? So, you know, as I said at the beginning of this video, if you do something that you've always done, you're always going to get what you've always got. results won't be any different. But I think what Spirit's advising you here is that, step out and take a different path. Say you go down the same street, or you take the same route every time to work every day. Try taking a different route, or try switching up something in your life. Because I feel like even if it has to do with a person, okay, you're realizing that this change did had to come about because it's not going anywhere. With the Two of Swords up here as the last card, clarifying in the first row here, it's definitely a time of transformation and change, all right? And you guys had to do that because you had to make this judgment call, all right, and take it upon yourself. Because it's not been easy, all right? And we've got an extra card here, which is the Four of Swords, which we've already seen. The Four of Swords here. Okay, so a lot of doubles coming up to clarify. So basically what that means is Spirit's like, I mean what I said. All right, you guys, so I'm going to clarify these bottom row cards as to how you're feeling towards your twin flame, your divine masculine, your soulmate, your counterpart, and so on and so forth. Could be even a karmic partnership. You guys will know and resonate with whatever messages come through. All right, you guys. Spirit, please confirm and clarify the Nine of Swords. All right, you guys, we got the Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands is all about kind of like taking a look at what you're extremely passionate about and what you can utilize, what resources and knowledge you have gained over the years and your experiences, and how you can create something brand new for yourself. The page is, you got two pages here, so in your confirmation row. So the pages are all about kind of youthful energy. And it's just basically gathering resources, doing a lot of research, and reading perhaps about into what direction to take next. It's about analyzing, and it's a card of having being established. While you don't have everything together, okay, it's still a card of like starting somewhere. You just have to start somewhere, okay? And then we have the Two of Wands. So this is a card of looking out into the world and seeing, it's also a card of travel, I feel. So this guy has his back to the one wand behind him, so it's almost like he's kind of like leaving something behind in order to gain something better, and he's just taking his one wand with him, whereas he had to leave something behind, okay, whether that be a person, and I feel like it is definitely because of this how this reading's turned out. So this person has all of their all of the knowledge that they need to in order to move forward out into the world, and you could even be traveling, okay? You could see the world as an exciting place to roam about and kind of just gain more knowledge and how you can be more successful in your endeavors, as well as like if you're a business person and whatnot. All right, so Spirit, please confirm the Seven of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups again, you guys. So the Queen of Cups, again, like I said, the Seven of Cups is a card of confusion. It's kind of too many options. It can be just basically an illusion-based card. So the Queen of Cups is bringing you back to your roots. She's not an earth card, but she is a water card. Okay, she's a water sign. So we're also in a water sign at the moment. So we're in Cancer. Okay, so we are in the energy of Cancer time frame right now. So you guys could definitely be figuring your stuff out and coming into alignment with everything that needs to be paid attention to, perhaps in the month of July. Okay. And you're way more stable. I feel like that's the word that I wanted to use. Sorry. I feel like your stability is really being shown here, and that you're kind of standing on your own 2 feet. All right. Analyzing and appreciating everything that you have. And you're just being more grateful, and more kind and generous towards people. Okay. So please clarify the Empress. So we have the Tower. Yeah, so, in order to birth something brand new, something has to be left behind, like I just said here with the Two of Wands. Something's being left behind so that you can build something way better. All right, so the foundation has come tumbling to the ground because the structure was not good in the first place. It wasn't structurally strong. All right, and if you want to birth something brand new, well, you have to do something new, and that usually means leaving something behind. So please clarify the Sun. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so the Wheel of Fortune is all about, something turning in your favor. Time's up. This is your time. The time is now. It's definitely a card indicating to me that you have, again, all of the resources that you need. Another card of travel. You guys could definitely be taking yourself somewhere on a vacation, or you could be traveling for work. So again, the Sun clarified by the Wheel of Fortune is a really good card for you guys. Okay, so I'm really happy to see that. So please clarify the Seven of Pentacles by the Seven of Pentacles. This is always the card I feel of, like, is the juice worth the squeeze? All right. Should I invest any more time into this? I think you guys have just seen something time and time again that has not brought you any kind of success when you've tried to invest in it. It's almost to me telling me right now, Spirit's like, you've tried the same thing over and over and over, and now you're kind of just come to a crossroads with the Two of Swords up there, and it's just like, really, is, all this work that I'm putting into this situation, am I even getting anything in return? I'm going to say you're likely not. So I think this is definitely a warning sign to you guys to not continue doing the same thing you've always done. There's definitely a sense of change here that needs to be taken into consideration. Okay, so clarify the Queen of Cups, and we have the Emperor. All right, so you guys are taking back control of your life, because something that once seemed like it was really going to be quite positive for you guys has just turned out to be kind of a funk. All right, and that's not to bash anyone or bash the Divine Masculine or anything like that, but you guys have realized that no one's going to do anything for you unless you do it for yourself, and you're not going to settle for any kind of disrespectful environments or situations or toxicity. Okay, so you're only going to accept what it is that you foresee as being deemed as like abundant, happy, successful. So being the Emperor here, where you once felt like you didn't have the control, in the Hermit, you had to go up into the mountains and do introspection and blah, 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 learn your lessons, and you will be presented with the same lesson over and over and over and over. And if you find that you're wondering why you always meet the same person in different people, it's because you haven't learned that lesson. Okay, but justice is here, so it's like, I feel like you guys are coming out of that energy, which is super, super important. All right, because we do have the Judgment card next. So please clarify the Judgment card with the Two of Pentacles, which is exactly what we got right beside. So the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. All right, so it's been Judgment Day because someone was unable to make a decision regarding this union. All right, so the Two of Pentacles is a very back and forth energy. Again, the balance is off. There's not stability. There's no common ground. There's not a decision being made. The communication's all off. It's kind of like, how you have a yin and yang, like they just don't match. It's like trying to put a puzzle piece into another puzzle piece that's just not fitting. All right, so you guys have had to retreat your energy and go inward with the Four of Swords to do your healing. Okay, you guys, so I'm feeling like there is not any kind of communication happening between the two of you, and your person can respect that much of you, okay? And you're kind of like, well, yeah, if you're going to do me that way, do me dirty with the Justice card, then you're just going to walk away. Eight of Cups, absolutely. And you're going to walk away towards a positive outcome, something that serves your highest good. All right? So don't don't worry, you guys, if you're feeling like, when is my ship ever going to come in, or when is my, it's coming towards you. Spirit is going to take care of you, and there's definitely a divine offer coming in here for you, okay, with that Ace of Cups energy. Yeah, exactly. Soulmate. So yes, this is your soulmate. So, you know, the Ace of Cups is definitely a sure indication of a new relationship for me anyways. So you guys are going to be taken care of, and Spirit's watching out for you. If you know, aren't successful in this relationship, you're going to be presented with something brand new, okay? And this person seems to be your soulmate coming in for you. So they're going to, you know, help you to become the best version of yourself, whereas you might have been triggered with this person, okay? Spirit, can you give us one more card? So for our romance angels, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. But we can see that you guys are doing that already with all of the healing cards here, so that's beautiful. And then we have romantic feelings. So if you feel like you were never able to be romantic with this person, because the Three of Swords, okay, so third party situations, someone's not willing to commit to you or devote their time to you, vice versa, whatever. This could be interchangeable, by the way. Know that your soulmate, you're calling in your soulmate, okay, and you're going to be able to express your romantic feelings. So it says, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Is that not the truth, you guys? So, you know, regardless of how this person has made you feel, Three of Swords, definitely keep in mind that you are available, and if you're single, you're able to meet with, you know, new people and potential people that are going to lift you up and be helpful. Whoop. Okay, so your person, if they could say anything to you right now, they're saying it's so hard to say goodbye. All right, so with the Three of Swords, obviously it's hard to say goodbye. When you love someone, your heart is pierced by this connection. It's definitely going to take a toll on you and take some time to get over. All right, this person is realizing they're affected more by their past than they had thought. All right, and patience is my virtue. So perhaps they're asking you to be patient with them regarding the situation, but I feel like your patience has run thin and you're kind of just not having it anymore. Like, if this person, as I said before, if this person were to come back and apologize to you, you would like take that into consideration, accept an apology, and kind of like communicate, but I feel like you're just like dead done over with. Like, you would take it or leave it kind of thing, and I feel like you're okay leaving it. It says, I will fight for this connection. Okay, so your person wants to put in the work to fight for the connection, perhaps through text messaging, communication, something of, you know, that nature. And then I see signs everywhere at the bottom of the deck here. I know now that we are soulmates, so that's twice now that we've had the soulmate card come up. So your person views you as their soulmate regardless of whatever has taken place or conspired, okay, in the situation. And I think I did mention they'll always have that, like, that burning passion, Knight of Wands for you, okay? Even though they view you as walking away, you know, towards something better, something that, you know, they couldn't give you. So Spirit, any messages would be greatly appreciated. So they're saying, what's stopping us? Like, really, at the end of the day, what is stopping you? You know, it's your ability to kind of see past the worries of the what ifs. Is that what's stopping you? I'm not sure. So they're also realizing you are my person and no one else matters. Yeah. You're still the one. My situation no longer serves me. You make my heart sing, and there is nothing sexier than our authentic truth. All right. So I'm going to ask Spirit for 3 cards to confirm our positive outcome, because we can see that we already got that, right? So positive outcome at the beginning of the message before I even hit record. All right, so let's pull 3 cards from each of my tarot decks and clarify, please, what the outcome will be from July the 2nd to July the 15th for my lovely subscribers watching. Ooh. All right, so we got our 3 cards. Wow. Spirit, please allow us to gather 3 cards towards the outcome for July the 2nd to the 15th. Thank you so much, Spirit. And one more card. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Beautiful, you guys. Okay. Let's show you what I pulled. So we have the Queen of Wands, so very fiery, passionate energy, okay, coming towards you guys this month. Something about perhaps like stepping back into your very sexy and enticing, not enticing, that's not the right word, desirable, okay, style or self. So you're stepping back into your comfort zone and where you feel most attractive. You're going to be very, very attractive regardless, okay, to this person, I feel like. You know, the Queen of Wands is the most beautiful queen in all of the tarot deck. So definitely, you know, stepping into your sexy side and, you know, showing the world who you really are and possessing a strength about you to move forward with beauty and grace. Then you have the 9 of Cups. So once where we started at the very beginning here, 9 of Cups, 9 of Cups, your wish has finally come true. Okay, so your outcome is the 9 of Cups. So this is like a genie offering you a wish, okay? So wish fulfillment and success, emotional abundance, and a lot of love here, okay? Especially with the Queen of Wands, that's a really beautiful mix. And then we also have the Magician. So it's all about manifestation and bringing in what is yours, okay? So I feel like we've seen a lot of infinity symbols in this reading. So this is also like a card of destiny or like karmic, you know, intervention. This is definitely the divine spirit intervening here to allow this to take place, okay? To allow this to manifest fully. And you guys, being the Queen of Wands with your wish fulfillment, are definitely able to powerfully manifest what it is you desire. And you're going to be successful doing it. So the the Prince of Swords is the King of Swords, okay, in the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So in the Crowley-Toth deck, the Prince of Swords is a bit more youthful energy. While he is a king, he's depicted as a prince, so it's a bit more youthful. So, you know, you might have someone coming towards you to deliver this communication. Okay, so it's definitely a message of some sort. Hi, you're back again. You're back. Come here. Yeah. All right, so someone's going to offer you some kind of, communication. And it's going to be very clear, honest, and open. Like they're going to open up the lines of communication and kind of bring you your truth or their truth or the both of yours truth. Okay, so look out for any kind of communication coming your way from the 2nd of July to the 15th. We also have a card of strength. So the 9 of Wands is all about being, completely and utterly strong no matter what you're faced with. Okay, and I always hear people saying, If we all got together in a group and we all put all of our problems out into the middle of the room, the majority of the people would take their own problems back because they don't feel like they'd be strong enough to deal with anyone else's problems. So this is definitely a card of just, regaining your strength after, going inward and healing and spending some time with yourself. As I said before, if you guys aren't able to comfortably and peacefully spend time alone, how are you ever going to expect to be happy with someone else? Okay, so definitely a card of strength, regardless of whatever you guys have been through or gone through, is what I'm hearing right now for your outcome. And it's going to, create some kind of balance here. So we have the Temperance card. So the Temperance is all about, again, balancing out what no longer, belongs to us. We can't keep certain things in our lives if we want certain things. And I know that sounds odd, but it is the truth. It's like when you lose something, you gain something, and when you gain something, you also lose something. So I just feel like balance is really the forefront of this message for you guys. And it's like when you didn't have that stability prior to, something's going to come in here for you where you're able to actually, temper out whatever wasn't kind of working before. And you guys it's just a card of success, right? Of joy, of finally coming into calmness, being receptive after your healing, and going inward. Okay, you guys, so for your bonus part of the reading, what I'm going to do is pull from my shaman deck. All right, so this is just going to be a bonus reading for, some advice that Spirit has for you moving forth after this period of situation between you guys. So let's pull one card as your bonus read, and we're going to close up this reading today. And there it is. So number 34, squash. So the number 34 could be significant for you. So squash says here, feminine, west, earth, and air. Or sorry, earth and water. All right, so I am squash. I am gourd. I grow well unattended. Let things be. Do not try to control situation or events. My vines spread out to encompass all. I help you create your abundance through my diversity. I am the sustenance of your life. Combined with beans and corn, we are the life force.